What we are watching on this chart is a combination of two indicators, and let's see how they work one by one. The indicators are the breakout boxes and the ADX VMA. Let's see first the ADX VMA, so I am going to hide the first one. This line is the ADX VMA, and this version that you can find on our site is drawing signals according to the color. When the line changes to red, we can see it has a signal, a short signal. When it goes to neutral, we have an exit, then an entry long, because it starts painting in blue, and then an exit when it turns again to gray. And finally, this is how it works. No? The indicator has the ADX VMA line and also entries long, short, and exits when the trend is finished. Now, the other indicator, I am going to make invisible this one and visible the other. This one works on the time that we define. Usually we set this to the day session start. 8:30 is the day session start on my local time, and then we measure half hour. You can also try with 1 hour, but the idea is we define a time window where we define an area, the minimum and maximum made on that area. When the price breaks that area, then we have a target 1 and a target 2. In this case, the indicator is creating signals. This is an entry long, you can see here, entry long. And then we have exit 1, and if we trigger the second line, exit 2. This is the stop, supposing that we don't reach the target 2 and we are using 2 positions. So this is very simple. We can see other days. In this case, there was a short here, but there was no target. So depending how you trade this, you can set a break even, or in this case it will be it finished on break even because the entry is equal to the exit. On this case, we have a short here, and here another short. Let's see if we can find the long. This case is a long. And we can see the long, target 1 and target 2. Now, what if we use the best of the two? Because we can see this only creates one signal when only one trade per day. But we have a well-defined area for longs and for shorts. Now, what if we combine both of them? And let me draw the other indicator also. And now take only longs of the other signal over the blue line or short below the red line. In this case, there are no signals, but maybe on another place. Here we have a short. So depending on the target, this will be a winner. This area is the day session, because we know that the breakout boxes is working starting at day session. And we can see there was a short. In this case, the signals are from when the line changes to red. So we have one possible here, but you can see the entry is too far, or maybe here. The first signal is this triangle here, because this triangle should be ignored because we have signals everywhere. You can see we have signals everywhere from the ADX VMA and also signals from the other system. Now, what if we can combine and take only shorts from this line when it is below this other line? And this is what we can do with the template ADX VMA with breakout boxes. So we can see it is the same, but it is executing only the signals if we set the filter, no? Because we have the option to set the filter. Let me check if the filter is configured. By default, I guess it is turned off, but the filter, you can see that when the price is over the top level is this level, we enable the longs. And when the close is below the bottom level, it enables the short. This is when the filter turn on. So if I turn the filter, we are trading these signals only if there is a blue line and the price is over. And taking short signals if there is a red line and also it is below. In this case, if we enable here, we should be entering long here. So not a good signal, but let's see the rest. There are, we have a short here, okay? And maybe we have only this space, but this day was almost no movement. Let's see the others. Here, if we set the filter, the only bar where the close is below this level is we need to check the triangles with the dot. Those are the signals that we are executing. So this has the close over the red line. So the only one triggering an entry is this one, because the close is below the red line. So possible trade of this is from the close to the end. Okay, we can of course leave the button on and it keeps trading all the rest of the triangles. But this is a semi-automatic approach. So we are trading signal from the ADX VMA filtered by the breakout boxes. You can find more info about these indicators and also this template on the description of this video.